Alright guys, what do you say we take this for a little ride and figure out what the cylinder deactivation is all about. Okay. Wow, coming back could be an issue. Oh yeah, I do love this seat. Sally tried it the other day, and she said it didn't quite line up with her correctly, and she felt a lot of pressure in her lower back. But I don't know. For me, I really like it. So this is going to be a pretty short video. I'm literally just going to try out this cylinder deactivation, see how it is, see if I notice it, see how it sounds, things like that. I've got some audio equipment on the back that'll hopefully pick up some sound. Let's just see what we get here. I'm going to go up to... Or actually, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just make this really short. Too late now. I was going to say, I'm going to go up to Foxborough Stadium, home of the Patriots. So, if you're not a Patriots fan, sorry. But I have been for, wow, going on 40 years now, actually. I don't know, can you be a fan of something when you're 6? Can you be like a football fan when you're 6? I seem to have memories of like the late 70s and watching the Patriots with my brother, but I don't know. Alright guys, so we're just going to check out the cylinder deactivation. I think the bike is hot enough that it should be coming on here. Let's see. Yeah. So right here, I don't know if you can see it, there is a little icon that shows 2 cylinders. And it actually shows you that the rear one, there's that little X on it, and it shows you that it's not running. Which is really interesting to me, simply because I couldn't tell. Like, it said it wasn't running, and I'm like, I could not tell that was not running. That's really cool. I was hoping that might be the case. I was afraid of what it might feel like or what it might sound like, but if that first stop was any indication, it is smooth as butter. Just like this whole bike. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to just cut down on the wind noise if I put this up a little bit. So we're going to pull in, and you'll get a pretty good look at Gillette Stadium here. So, rear cylinder still firing. What I've noticed is that as soon as I pull in the clutch... Actually, let me check that. If I pull in the clutch now... No, it hasn't deactivated. So I think you might have to be in first. No, second. It's just deactivated. Or it could be speed sensitive too. I know it's temperature sensitive. The ambient temperature has to be above 59 degrees, which the first time I went to do this, I discovered fairly quickly that I had a little problem with the weather not cooperating with my review, so I had to wait for a better day. And now it's like, well, it says 88 here, but I think it's more like, no, probably about 80 or so. Here we are. Here is Gillette Stadium, home of the New England Patriots, and I think the New England Revolution. I'm not a soccer guy, but I'm pretty sure they play here as well. Alright, I'm going to come over here and park just for a sec. Let's take a listen. So I'm in neutral, rear cylinder has been deactivated. Let's listen. So now I'm going to hit the gas. It's imperceptible. That's amazing. I can hear sometimes like maybe a tiny little click, but sometimes I don't hear it. It's like, wow, that's really clean. All right, let me check something in the back here. make sure my equipment's all my audio equipment is still on. That'd be nice. Yeah, still holding. And still recording. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Bonus. All right. Boy, that's a beautiful color. Look at that red in the sun. Oh my gosh. You can see there's little specks of gold and green in here too. That is a gorgeous paint job. Indian has really stepped up their paint. That's impressive. All right. So, yeah, I am definitely not sensing anything different. Now, this is the stock exhaust, so maybe because it's kind of quiet at idle, I'm not noticing it. See, I cannot even perceive a difference. Wow. Well done. That's really cool. Huh. Very cool. All right, let's not get blinded by the sun. Huh. It would be interesting to hear it with an aftermarket exhaust, though. Because this is, like I said, it's so quiet. I like to miss second, that's fun. It's so quiet that, you know, maybe if you put like a Rush exhaust on here with Rush headers, or Freedom Performance, or Reinhardt, maybe you'd notice it more, but my gosh, I'm not hearing it at all, and I'm not feeling it. I was wondering if it would feel differently at idle, if it would kind of wobble or feel kind of off balance or something. It's not. It's that is really impressive. I tell you, this bike is the real deal. I am, by the way, guys, I am absolutely thrilled and thankful to you guys for all of the views and comments on my last couple of videos regarding Indian and Harley and all that. I love reading all the comments, even the guys that bash me and stuff. I just think it's hilarious, and it's great. I mean, I don't mean hilarious like in a demeaning way. Even if you're demeaning me, I don't really care. I just like the fact that there's so many comments and so much conversation. I think that's what's really cool. Yeah, I'm in a bridge here. Let me see if I can hear this. I'm in a bridge. Wow. No, I mean, I just can't perceive a difference in sound right now. Huh, cool. But yeah, I mean, I am really intrigued. In fact, I might even do a video about it because I'm intrigued by the Harley rider perception of their bike and their history and all that. It's just an interesting attitude to me. And definitely something I might want to explore further, because I just, you know, it's neat how different people have different perceptions of different things. That's what makes the world go around. And I don't know, I'd like to maybe talk to you guys a little bit further about that. But anyway, thank you very much. They were very successful videos. You know, from my perspective, it was great to get all the conversation and activity and subscribers. Whether you liked it, hated it, whatever, it was just cool. I appreciate the time you took to leave feedback, good or bad, and to watch the video, so that was great. As far as this video goes, this is a pretty short one, and so let's see, second gear. Yeah, I think it's speed sensitive. It might be something like a 15 mile an hour cutoff, if I had to guess, maybe, something like that. Not really certain. You know what's amazing? I mean, the 116 is nice and it does move at the higher RPMs, but this 111, oh man, it is such a great engine. It's just an engine that it doesn't need anything. I mean, the 116, fine, but this 111 is just smooth and it's quick. I don't know. I really like it. So yeah, hopefully this video told you something about kind of what it feels like. I don't feel anything different at idle. What it it sounds like. I can't tell the difference with the rear cylinder deactivation. Give me a louder exhaust, I might be able to, but right now, no, there's nothing. There is nothing. So that is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. This thing just sounds so good. I'll try to give it a little bit of gas coming out of this light here. But this stock exhaust, I think, might be one of the best stock exhausts on the cruiser market today. Yeah, I am definitely not going to be able to give it any gas here because the cars are not moving and the object in front of me is solid. So, but this is a good test for the cylinder deactivation. And keep in mind, you know, this cylinder deactivation has nothing to do with like removing heat from the engine for the sake of, like, you know, not overheating or anything. It has to do with keeping the rider comfortable and trying to put, you know, less heat on their legs. You know, people would often complain about that, their thighs getting pretty hot. There we go. But that's something that I don't know, either I didn't notice it or it didn't bother me or something, but I guess I just always expected my legs to be hot if I would, you know, was going to be riding an air-cooled large V-twin, or really almost anything with a large engine between your legs. I guess I would just assume that I would be hot, so it never bothered me. Like, outside of maybe one time that I was stuck on 495 with a group for like over an hour. It was 90 degrees outside. We were stuck in traffic and we were all just dying. Our bikes were doing fine. This was like 2014 or 2015. I can't remember which. 2014, I think. The bikes were fine, but we were overheating as people. But yeah, I mean, the bikes run fine in the heat, but I think that the rear cylinder deactivation would certainly help you to not feel as much heat on your rear leg. On your rear leg. That's awesome. I'm combining cylinders with legs now. Oh, gosh. So, guys, anyway, if you enjoyed this little rambling thing here, if you enjoyed it, I hope you will give a thumbs up and maybe subscribe and a like, things like that. And I'm going to pull back into Mom's South here. Thank you again for letting me borrow the bike for a bit. And I will talk to you guys later.